Hello, ladies. Pastor Frankie Leggett III again, and it's day 13 of my 30-day challenge. And today's theme is called Self-Care Sunday. Self-Care Sunday. And in this presentation, I am going to give you a homework assignment. So you don't have to be afraid of it. But it's going to be very, very, very beneficial to you. So here's the question. What is the one boundary this week that you need to establish if you're currently dating and in a relationship? What's the one boundary you need to set this week if you're already currently dating? And if you're not in a relationship currently, what is one relationship that you definitely need to implement at the beginning of any brand new relationship that you start sometime in the future? Okay? Boundaries. So, here we go. You need to establish one boundary very early in any relationship you establish with a guy, whether you're in one now or you're going to be one in the future. Very early in that relationship, you need to start the process of establishing and determining what your boundaries are, and you need to implement those. All right. So you must educate him as to what's appropriate and what's not appropriate. And why is this an absolute must for you? Here's why. Because if you don't establish your boundaries, all he sees is green lights in the relationship. And if there are no stop signs and no red lights, he keeps going until he gets what he wants. And I know that you are mature enough to know what he wants without me having to explain it or to verbalize it. You know what that is. And so if that is the case, you're going to be negotiating from a position of weakness, and you're going to surrender all your power, and you're never going to get what you want in that relationship when you do those kinds of things. Consequently, you must, at the very outset of the relationship, establish your boundaries that you require him to respect. Respect. That's the key word here. It's respect. By verbalizing your clearly defined boundaries, his respect for you goes through the roof. Let me share with you a real life example. I was interested in this woman, and I just dropped by her house one day. She was on the phone when she came to the door, and she let me in. I went in the kitchen, sat down at the table. And when she finished her conversation, she came into the kitchen. And when she was done, she said to me, "Don't you ever stop by my house again unannounced, because you don't know who might be up in here." I humbled down. I apologized profusely. And I can tell you right away, I never violated ever again. And here's what you need to know. Instantly, and I mean instantly, my respect for her went through the roof. And it increased tenfold, because I knew, tenfold, 100-fold, because I knew that she was not a pushover. She was not a doormat, and I never violated in that way ever again. because my respect for her went through the roof that day. I knew she was nobody to be played with. She put me in my place. She established her boundary. And I adhere to it. No ifs, no ands, no buts. So, ladies, establish your boundaries. In fact, I want you to share with me at least one boundary you are going to establish this week if you're already in a relationship that you haven't already established. Send it to me. I want you to send that boundary to me that you're going to establish this week. Or if you're not in a relationship, send me a boundary that you think would be beneficial to you that you need to establish the next time you are in a relationship. All right? And here's where I want you to email me. I want you to email it to the Women's Empowerment HQ at gmail.com. So if you're already in one, you're going to send me a boundary that you haven't established yet, but you need to. That's number one. Number two, if you're not in a relationship, you are going to send me a boundary that you need to establish. And maybe you've never established this particular boundary, or maybe you've never established any boundaries. But I'm here to tell you, as a man, you absolutely need to. Because if you want to get a man to respect you, you first have to respect yourself. There must be red signs and there must be stoplights, red lights, to tell him when to stop. No. This is off limits. You can't do that. No, don't call me hen. Don't call me at this time. All right? Because I'm sleeping. I got to go to work at night. Don't call me before this time. All right? Establish the boundaries in the relationship. He will respect them and he will respect you. And if he doesn't, he's not the one for you. Cut bait and move on. It's that simple. Now, ladies, if you need help with any of these issues of this kind, please join my free class for single women. Every Thursday at 6 p.m., I help women to address issues like this, particularly how to get a man to pursue you like there is no tomorrow. If you'd like to be a part of that, women are in it and they're being blessed. If you like to be one of those that are blessed, copy this web address. Go there and register. Please go there and register. And once you register, I will be notified, and then I will send you the Zoom address. Okay? I will send you the Zoom link, and then you can join us this Thursday. It's a perfect time to join, right? I started last week. I only did orientation. I didn't get into the document. We're doing a particular document that will change your life. Register. I will send you the Zoom link, and you can join us next Thursday, 6 p.m. All right? Until tomorrow, be blessed. I'll see you then.